What's up? Chris Sanders here. It's January 6th, just showing you a property that I bought on November 16th to November 19th, 2015. It's a property that I bought through a short sale agent. I'm just going to pull up the HUD statement to kind of show you what I bought it for. I bought it in Northwest Denver. It's a development called Sherwood, and we paid $82,000 for the property. The HUD's going to show $80,045, but we paid for some property liens that were sitting on the property and like past due water balances, so it was really like $82,000. But it's a house in Sherwood, 80221 I-25 and 84th, brick house, full basement, 2-car garage. Most people are going to be shocked of anybody buying a house for under $100,000. That's a brick house with a basement and a garage, and I'm just here to prove it, that in 2015, you know, a week before Thanksgiving, I'm doing it. So here's the HUD sheet. Hopefully you can read this. It says $80,045.81, but with all the fees, with the liens and everything, it was really $82,000. So we bought it. It was a hoarder house. It's terrible. It took 6 dumpsters. Here's a dumpster. 6 dumpsters to fill this thing. I had offers on people buying it for me for $105,000 to $110,000 a week after I owned it. I chose not to sell it to those people. It never hit the MLS system, you know, for me reselling it. So these are just people I know. I chose to keep the property and put a little extra money into it. Like we replaced the roof and we did a couple minor things like clean up the code violations, obviously cleaned out the house. But again, it was $82,000. We're going to put about $20,000 into like a lot of little things into it. And then I'm going to just sell it as is. I'm going to sell it probably in about a month. And I'm probably going to sell it for like $165,000. The thing with this house is if I chose to keep it, I bought it for $82,000. If I put about $70,000 and making everything perfect and pulling permits and everything, I would sell this thing for about $250,000 in April, May of this year. Because a lot of these houses in this neighborhood are getting, you know, $240,000 to $260,000. So I'm confident on a $250,000 number, and there's nothing for sale. So, anyways, I'm just kind of proving a point. Here we are. It was November 19th, 2015, I bought a house for under $100,000 in Northwest Denver. So here's the house. Here's the 2-car garage. We did some mud jacking to a couple of spots in the concrete back here in the patio, just to kind of straighten things out. But the hoarder lady that lived here before had people break in, and they were, you know, writing graffiti on the walls, as you could see. And I'm going to give you a quick tour of the inside of a house that's under $100,000, you know, $82,000. It's not pretty. It smells disgusting. But here's the kitchen, if you can imagine a kitchen here. Here's the front living room with the hardwood floors and the front door. And here's the hallway. Here's the bathroom right here on the left. Here's a bedroom that got converted into one. We can make this back into a 2-bedroom up here in this room. And here's a bedroom back here. So this can be a 3-bedroom, 1-bathroom house on the main level. And there's a finished basement downstairs. That's even more disgusting. It's just really dark and dingy and smelly. But I'm here to prove a point that you could buy houses for under $100,000, like I did, and flip them and make a good amount of money, and everybody wins, including the lenders lending money. So there's a lot of lenders out there that ask me questions like, how do you find deals? Or, I have money to lend, but nobody wants to use my money at this point because there's no deals. You know, I'm finding these deals. They're still out there. And I'm just kind of showing an example of a house that I owned here in the end of 2015 for $82,000. Hope this helps. Thank you.